Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design, and it is late at night. It is about 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, where I am. Your mileage may vary, but I am just up to continue working on this page for Nasser Rabadi Secret Comics Presents. It is a horror anthology comic book that we're working on. I'm drawing it, Nasser's writing it, and it will be launching on Indiegogo in 9 days on Friday the 13th. So, actually, I started working on this, I think yesterday. Worked on it a little more after my live stream yesterday, and then worked on it again during a live stream with Nasser on his channel today. So I'm getting there, working on it. I'm gonna try to get some more of it done. Not sure if I'll finish it tonight because I had to get some rest. But if you haven't already, go check out Nasser's channel on YouTube. There's a link in the description of this video, and you can go see our live stream today and see me working on this a little more. But anyway, I'm just gonna get started and get drawing. So, if you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask. Either during the live stream or afterwards. You can always leave a comment in the comments section afterwards. So, and I will answer it as best I can. So, anyway, hope you guys are doing well. And let me just get started. If you would, oops, fallen. If you would, please like, subscribe, and share this live stream out. Give this live stream a thumbs up, and share it out on social media, Twitter, Facebook, so on and so forth, even MySpace if you still use it. And just let people know that I'm up here drawing, and maybe they can come in as well and check what I'm doing out. Alright, let's see here. Let's make sure this art is in view so you guys can see it. Hold on. I need it tilted down a little. Not good? Is that good? Let's see. Let's start drawing here. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Is that better? That's better. Yeah. If I draw up here, will you guys still see it? Yeah, you'll see it. Okay, cool.
The mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day. The incident, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Can your heart stand the shocking fact about grave robbers from outer space?
Hey, the metal, ahoy there. Hope you're doing well. I apologize, I still have my cough, which is being quite stubborn and going away. Mel says I'm doing well enough, mentally recovering from being in Dillard's hangout for over 7 hours. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't have a chance to go on there because I streaming with Nasser at the time. I was doing something, so I wasn't able to get on. And then hours later, I noticed that you guys were still on, and I was like, "Dang, what are they talking about?" Couldn't figure it out. But yeah, I hope it was productive. Whatever you guys were doing. Are you guys allowed to say what you were talking about, or is it secret? Because I would have liked to have at least popped in this to find out what was happening. That's one thing I feel bad about. It's like I'll get hangout notices, and I don't really get. I'm not really always free to go join in, and then I'm like, oh man, I'm missing stuff. Now I end up being out of the loop.
Many scientists believe that another world is watching us this moment. We once laughed at the horses carriage, the airplane, the telephone, the electric light, vitamins, radio, and TV.
Hey, Cross Comics is here. How you doing, Cross Comics? Hope you're doing well, Rick. It was bullpen stuff, planning on ways to grow audiences and all that complicated but necessary jazz. Cool. That is something that I very much need to know about. So, yeah. So I missed out on important stuff that I would have benefited from joining in on. So, unfortunately, I missed it. So, my loss. Sorry about that. But hopefully, you got a lot of good info that you guys can use to help grow your channels. I have yet to find the magic formula to what to do in terms of growing my channel anyway. All I can do is just live stream as much as possible, and hope that people show up and watch. I think a big part of it is probably just the charisma of the people running the live stream. I think if you're really engaging with audiences, or you're really funny or whatever, then more people tend to show up and watch when you live stream. Which may explain why I only have 4 people watching. I'm not that funny. Cross Comics says, I'm good. Only $445 to go to fun. Yeah, everybody. Or even if you're not watching live, if you're just watching this as a rerun, so to speak, go check out Cross Comics' Indiegogo campaign, the Canadian Shield. It is. It has how many days left? Does it have to go, Rick, before it closes? But I encourage everybody to go check it out and support it if they can. The mail says it wasn't the most productive meeting. It was useful, but there will probably be future ones judging on how it went. Okay, cool. Cross Comics says, you're going to do a giveaway at 500 subs? Yeah, I probably will. I'll probably give away 5 drawings. You know, 5 sketches. So, yeah, help get me to 500 subs so I can give away some artwork. I'm pretty close right now. I'm at 447 subs, I believe. So I'm very close to 450, and yeah, then 50 more subs to 500. Slowly but surely, I'm whittling my way there, getting there. Four days. So Canadian Shield has 4 days left. So I encourage everybody to go to Indiegogo, search for Canadian Shield, and go support it. buy a copy. Buy 10 copies. Buy some for your friends and your enemies. Oh, cool. The Metal has put in a link to Cross Comics Indiegogo campaign, Canadian Shield. Thank you very much, The Metal. I appreciate it. I figured it'd be a good thing to do since I still have a wrench. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for putting your wrench to good use. Use your wrench for good, not evil. Well, the next 12 backers at the $45 perk or higher will get a free print of John Diller's cover, says Cross Comics. So, yeah. Sounds like a good deal. Ha ha, boy. Cross Comics says, I don't think it was a wrenching experience for him. Despite appearances, Cross Comics is not a dad, despite his dad jokes. Or maybe it was. All right. I wanted to actually, I was going to do this, well, finish inking this page off screen so I could, I tend to listen to a lot of YouTube stuff while I draw. So I was going to finish listening to the Critias interview on Antonio Bryce's channel, but I figured it's probably more important for me to live stream. So I gotta show people that I'm actually drawing this book, and that I'll actually try my best to get it out on time. So Antonio and Critias shall have to wait. Cross Comics says, I am prepared to be a dad with these jokes. Best be prepared ahead of time. Seriously, you are well prepared to be a father at this point, Rick, with your litany of corny dad jokes. More like than people watching. Awesome. I'm not sure I understand what that refers to. I'm sorry. Dagnabbit. I forgot. Yeah, I gotta finish the. I gotta finish Cross Comics drawing of Canadian Shield. Where is it? Here it is. This is a drawing of Canadian Shield that I started a while back, and I keep on putting it to the wayside because I'm working on Nasser stuff. But I'll put it on the top so it will be a constant reminder of my slackitude in terms of getting that to Rick. So thank you, Rick, for reminding me. I appreciate it. The mail says, I really like the way you did the hatching on the kid's shirt and under his arms. Oh, okay. Really gives a sense of dread. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, it's yeah, I think I mentioned on Nasser's live stream today. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just things that I've picked up just reading other comics. So if I see something that, I mean, if I see some sort of technique or something that really gives a certain feeling, then I'll try to incorporate, like, I've seen, I'm not sure, I don't know where I saw it, but I've seen creepy comics where they've done stuff like that, and it's like, oh man, that's really creepy, and so it's like, oh cool, I'll use it. I'll just steal that and use it for this comic. You just I think most of, I would say pretty much 100% of my artwork is me incorporating techniques, styles, tricks that I've picked up from other better comic book artists, which is fine as far as I'm concerned. Just helps me be a better artist and be able to convey whatever feelings or imagery I'm trying to. So, let's see. Cross Comics says you have more thumbs up for live stream than people watching it. I do? How many? Hold on. Now I gotta check. Do I have 200 thumbs up? That'd be awesome. Okay. I got 5 thumbs up and 4 people watching. So someone gave a thumbs up and then left. Which is fine. I will take all the thumbs up I can get. If you just want to stop by for 5 seconds, give me a thumbs up, and then go off to the clubs, that is perfectly fine with me. I will not complain. I will never turn down a thumbs up. If you want to give me a thumbs down, though, I will turn that down. But if you want to give me a thumbs up and then skedaddle and, go binge watch some TV show, please feel free. I encourage you to do so. I encourage you to get all your friends to come in and give my live streams a thumbs up and then leave as well. But if you want to stick around, that will also be awesome, because it would be really cool if I had 10 or more people watching at the same time for an extended period of time. That'd be very cool. The metal says, yeah, I do that a lot. There are a ton of manga techniques strung throughout my webcomic. Yeah. And a lot of this stuff, like the way this kid's eyes, like the whole creepy look of the kid's eyes, that's straight from manga somewhere. Probably this is from manga somewhere, or EC Comics or something. Again, it's like, this is all stuff that I've sort of just absorbed and remembered from decades of reading comics. So. I just want to become a better artist, so I gotta copy from the best, or at least crib. I'm not copying directly. I'm just sort of rememberizing. It's just funny. Cross Comic says, "Is that Cecil behind the kid?" It could be. It could be Cecil behind the kid. He's like, you found my last girlfriend." Cecil's like, "I was saving her for later." I'm teasing, but yeah. Actually, I guess he does look like the way most people have been sort of characterizing Cecil. This is what the guy looks like. So you see that? Hopefully, not sure. But yeah, sure. Cecil without the mask. Cecil, the mask removed. Secret revealed. Oh, Metal says, "Now we established previously that was Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force." Actually, who's to say that Carl and Cecil are not, in fact, the same person? Whatever did happen to Carl after Aqua Teen Hunger Force ended? Where'd he go? Did he move to YouTube? Only the Shadow knows. Alright. Oops. Alright, let's see. Alright.
MBS, your dial is 7660, WEAS, New York.
Hey, Pope Fire's here. How you doing, Pope Fire? Good seeing you. It's been a long time since I've seen you on the live stream. Um, Cross Comics says, so 9 days till this comic launches, you have to hustle. Well, the comic's not going to be done by the time we launch. We're hoping it'll be done by the time the campaign ends in May. So I'm just trying to get a certain number of pages completed for Nasser to put on the Indiegogo campaign site, and then I'll continue working on it over the next several weeks and months. Hopefire says, if I brought back At the Altar this weekend, would you come? Yeah, I think so. I think I would be free. So just let me know what time and stuff, and I will make arrangements. Cross Comics says, how many pages again? I believe this will be 20 pages, a 20-page comic. And then I think as a stretch goal, we're going to increase it to 24 pages if it reaches a certain amount. But yeah, it's not going to be a big comic. It will be manageable, so I will be able to finish the art on time. Cross Comics says, what time is At the Altar? I don't know. That is up to Popefire. All right. Cross Comics says, I think she's gone. Yeah, Popefire is like that. She will show up, say something, and then disappear like a puff of smoke. So, it's kind of like Nasser. Hmm. Uh, Cross Comics, let's see. Cross Comics says, now you have 7 likes and only 4 people watching. Oh, cool. Great. Although I wish more people would stick around. The mouse says, it's kind of late. I don't expect many people to stay on. Yeah, I guess not. I should probably do more not early morning, but like late afternoon live streams. It's just, I get tied up and stuff, so. Cross Comics says only 11:30 on the West Coast, and I think, whatever, 8:30 or 9:30 in Hawaii. Yeah. I've been doing a few earlier live streams, but I need to be more diligent about that. It's hard for people to watch when they're sleeping. Let's see. Mel says late night streams are great for me, but I'm a night owl. Yeah, same with me. That's a problem. My schedule, my natural source sleep cycle is fairly different from a lot of other people, so I'm more inclined to be up late at night. Whereas I think most people like to sleep at night, so that can be a problem when I'm live streaming. Let's see. All right. Hey, 6 people are watching now. Fantastic. If you haven't already, please stick around. Give this live stream a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And say hello in the chat so people know who you are. Let's see. Ooh, 7 people watching. Can we make it to 10? That's awesome. Thank you everyone who showed up to watch me draw. Artists need encouragement, so I am very encouraged by your presence. Aw, now there's only 6. Doggone it. Hey, Sierra Sketches is here. She says, that looks ominous. It might be ominous, Sierra. It might be ominous. Glad you're here. Good seeing you. I hope you're doing well. Sierra Sketch says, thanks, I am. How have you been? Been doing okay. Still trying to get over this cough that I've had since Valentine's Day. My wife got sick, and I got sick, and now we're both hanging on to this frickin' cough that will not go away. Pain in the butt. But other than that, doing good. Working on some jobs, working on Nasser stuff, and yeah, in general, doing good. Trying to decide whether or not to put an actual border around this page, or just leave it open. I'm not sure. Not sure. Should I leave it open or put an actual hard border around it? What do you guys think? Hey, P Money's here. Good seeing you. Sierra Sketch says, make sure it's not walking pneumonia. Got that once. Basically a cough that sticks around forever. Okay. I don't think so. It was bronchitis at first, and then that cleared up. And now it's just like, it's like I got like a frog like in my throat that, especially when I talk like now for long periods of time, it's hard for me to keep it up. And it's like, bah, gotta drink more water. P Money says, hey, I was just sleeping, woke up and saw you were on and wanted to say hi. Hey, P Money, thanks for stopping by. Hope you and Ruth are doing good. Sierra Sketch says, leave it open. Okay, I will consider doing that. That's what I've done, but I wasn't sure. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably leave it open. Ah. Ah. Water good. Cross Comics is back. Good. Glad you're back, Cross Comics. PMI says, ooh, I just realized 9 more days until I can order my secret comics. Yes, 9 more days until the fun begins. I'm patting myself down because I just I thought I had cough drops. Where'd they go? Ah, they were in my pocket. All right. And for all of you who may not know, we'll be selling these pages as one of the tiers on the campaign. So if you guys like what you see or like some of this artwork, you'll have a chance to purchase it. If you like, it'll be first come, first serve. So, like say the first person who buys that tier, gets to pick what page they want, and then so on and so forth. So it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. Nasser is worried about the campaign actually being successful, but I'm hoping that we'll be running around promoting it enough so that people will be interested in it. So yeah, we'll see. It's always somewhat of a gamble. Um, we're sort of going 50-50 on in terms of the campaign and everything. So I'm not really getting paid. I'll get paid if I'll get paid something if the campaign actually funds. um, if not, then I'll have 20 cool pages of art to show people on social media, and I'll have gained some more experience. So we'll see. But fingers crossed, it will actually end up funding, and I might actually get paid a few dollars for drawing this, which would be cool. Let's see. P Money says I'm getting a good tax refund next week, so I'm getting Secret Comics and Bigfoot Bill 2. Oh, awesome! Well, you won't need that much of your refund to buy Secret Comics. I think we're selling it for either $8 or $10 for each issue. Serena Sketches says, "What's the campaign goal?" I think the campaign goal to cover the cost of the printing and mailing and everything will be $6,000. And if we reach that, then I gave Nasser like a really like reduced price to draw and letter and lay out the book. So we'll at that point, if it funds, then I'll be able to get my minimal amount, and then if it makes more than that, then we'll split whatever profits are left over after the campaign is fulfilled and everything, and everyone gets a book. So we'll see. It's pretty much how much money we make is pretty much dependent on how much we push it and how much we promote it. So it's sort of on us to get on the ball and just harass and browbeat people to the point where they get sick of hearing about it. But I'm hoping that things will work out, because Nasser would like this to be an ongoing book, like an ongoing anthology book, where with the back cover of this issue is actually going to be the cover of issue 2, and it's drawn by Eric Scott Hawkins. So we're hoping that in future issues we'll have multiple artists on it, one artist for each story, instead of just like me drawing the whole thing. And that way, other artists will get exposure, and it'll be more fun that way, I think. P Money says, would the virtual pages have your signature somewhere on it? Yeah, sure, of course. I will sign it somewhere. Like on this page, I'll put my signature right here on this guy's moobs, right across his chest, his breasticles. Jason Robinson. Or I can put P Money right there. But no, I'll sign it, of course. So, of course, I think that means I kind of have to make sure these pages don't look all screwed up, so you guys will actually want to buy it. So, gotta make sure that I don't mess it up too much. Let's see. Metal says, with Nasser's track record, it's not that bad of a gamble to take. Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't think it is, because I mean that's the main reason why I sort of signed up to do this with Nasser, because he's proven that he is very diligent about doing campaigns correctly and making sure that they're fulfilled on time. So I'm just trying to do my part so I don't either embarrass him or ruin his record. So that's why I'm part of the reason why I'm streaming all these pages, me drawing them. So I mean, Sketchy says it's a reasonable goal. Yeah, I hope so. I think Nasser's just worried because of after last summer, he lost a lot of subs, so he thinks that he'll have a lot fewer people who are going to be backing it. But you can't be reliant on the same customers every time. You have to keep trying to build your audience. So it doesn't do much good to stress over maybe subscribers that you've lost or followers that you've lost. You need to just constantly be trying to build it back up and get new people to replace them. So. All right, let's see. Cross Comics says the Canadian Shield has another 4 days to go. Still need $445 to get it funded. Please help me get there on Indiegogo. Yes, everybody, please, if you haven't already, please support Cross Comics, Rick Piper, and his Canadian Shield comic book. Metal says, make sure to get with Dillard to promote on his stream. He'll be offended if you don't at least ask. Okay, I will do that. Because I definitely need all the help I can get. And John Dillard has a very big voice. / loud mouth. So, he's a very good person to talk to. I will also talk to Nasser about getting on his stream and having John talk to him. Ooh, Cross Comics says that he'll have you guys on. He'll have us on to promote. Oh, cool, very cool. Thanks, Rick. P-Money says, okay, I really should go back to bed. Have a great night, everyone. Hey, you have a great night, P-Money. You take care. Sleep well. And the Metal has very helpfully placed a link to Cross Comics Indiegogo campaign, the Canadian Shield, in the chat. So if you guys are watching, either now or sometime in the future, please click that link and check it out. All right. Let's see. Cross Comics asks, what size pen are you using to ink? Well, right now I'm using a, well, you can't see right there, point .1. Can you see that? Point .1 pen. It just depends on what I'm drawing. For most of the body, the outlines of the body, I'm using this brush pen, this thin line, what's it called? An Acacia brush pen. You can find them on, can you see that? You can find them on Amazon for about $8. And then I use these multi-liners. These are, you can't see that one. These are Unipins. So that's what I use. I use like the 0.8, the thicker one, to do the borders here. But for most of the actual line work I'm doing with the multi-liners, it's either a 0.1 or a 0.05 here. I mean, I have them, from 0.05, 0.3, 0.5, all the way up to 0.8. But for the most part, whenever I use them, they're either this one, the 0.1, or the 0.05. It just depends on what I'm inking. Huh. Interesting. Huh. All right. Ah, dagnabbit. Tablet shut down. So if I don't answer your questions immediately, because I can't see them, I'm gonna have to restart my tablet. All right. Let's get back into it. Hey, Cross Comics is taking off. You have a good night, okay? Thanks for stopping by, Cross. The metal says, I just pulled my adjustable curve out of my backpack. My roommate was confused as to what the heck it was. I don't blame him. I had an adjustable curve at one point. I probably still have it somewhere, but those things never worked for me. I've always had much better luck with the sort of permanent curves. Adjustable curves would always bend out of shape while I was working on them, and it would frustrate the heck out of me. I think I used it for maybe like a week. I just gave up on it. I was like, forget this. It's more trouble than it's worth. So if you can make it work, my hat is off to you. The metal, because flexible curves just frustrated me. All right. Like I said before, says the metal. Mine is really nice. Its metal interior takes a bit of effort to shape, but only bends when I tell it to. Cool. Where'd you get it? I might have to check it out. I don't know. It came in this really nice calligraphy pen set that was gifted to me about a decade ago. Oh, okay, cool. Neat. Well, I will look into it on the interwebs and see if I can find something maybe similar. It's always good to find nice art supplies. Ah, dagnabbit. Ah, all right. I can fix that. I can fix that. Messed up, but I shall have to go in with white paint. Should have outlined that. I don't know why I didn't do that. Let's see. All right. The metal says, I like it particularly because the rubber exterior grips the page and doesn't want to slip. It also has two different edges that I find useful for penciling and inking separately. Oh, very cool. Sorry this is taking so long. It's just, no, this is just my process of drawing. It's a little time consuming. Let's see. Ooh. All right, that's okay. I think. I think that's okay. What time is it? It's 3:19. So I appreciate everyone who's managed to stay up with me, keep me company while I work on these pages. I know it's late. Metal says, conveniently, I'm working on my own pages. This is when I get most of it done. That's people bugging me to do stuff at this hour. Yeah, exactly. Same with me. I mean, like I said, usually I'm maybe listening to music or I'm listening to other people's live streams that, or not live streams, well, maybe live streams that I've missed, throughout the week or day or whatever. So I try to catch up on things while I'm drawing, because it's easy for me to listen to things and just sort of, there's background noise as opposed to, I mean, I can't watch TV and draw at the same time because TV for me is a visual medium. I can't just listen to TV unless it's the news. Yeah, I can listen to the news, but generally I have to listen to either music or just people talking, where I don't have to actively watch what's going on. So, but because I have to sort of make content for my own YouTube channel. I can't really listen to other people's live streams. I just have to sort of stick to music. But yeah, late at night it's much easier for me to get work done. I just have to find some sort of balance between working on these pages and live streaming at a decent hour when more people are able to watch. The Metal says that's why podcasts are great. I don't need to pay attention to visuals with those. Yeah. That looks kind of scary. Let's see. That's also why I like these drawing streams. I can just glance up occasionally to see progress without taking too much attention away from my own. Yeah, you're better than me. I can't. Well, maybe it's because my computer is facing the opposite direction. I get really, when I watch drawing live streams, I get really into them, and I want to watch what they're doing because I'm trying to. I want to glean, tricks and techniques and stuff. And I'm afraid if I stop watching, I'll miss something. So it's like, for me, it's almost as bad, if not worse, than watching television, because I watch drawing live streams so I can see them draw. I mean, I want to absorb as much as I can from other artists. So I'm like, oh man, my eyes are glued to the screen. I can't just. Most of the drawing live streams I watch tend to be pretty silent. They're not really talking. I mean, they're just drawing. I mean, even guys like Ethan, it's like, when I'll watch his live streams, but when he has an actual drawing live stream, I'm watching it. I'm not listening to it. I want to see how he does what he does. So, and the same with same. I watch like a fair amount of drawing live streams from, well, not live streams, but videos from people like Weldon Wong, who's a phenomenal anchor, in fact. Mike Miller knows him, but I love watching his streams because I just love seeing how he does his stuff. It's like, how does he do that? It's like, oh man, that's cool. Or I'll watch like Matthew Weldon's speed drawings and stuff, or I'll watch like manga artists a fair amount. I love sort of trying to figure out how they do what they do. It's just amazing work. So. Metal says, yeah, I do get that way sometimes, especially if I know something cool I could or should be doing. Yeah, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna miss something. So. Hey, Tank Favorite Artist here. Good seeing you. Dropping by to like and share before I go to. Hey, thank you very much, Tank Favorite. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. Tank for AR says, looking good, by the way. Looking great, by the way. Thank you. Glad you like it. Just try not to mess it up. It's always the hardest part, me not messing it up. Alright. Huh. Huh. cool. Yeah. Uh, you guys will hold on for a second. I'm gonna take a short break, stand up for a little while, and just stretch because I'm a little tight. So Also, I need to take a look at it from standing up a little. How long have I been on? Oh dang, almost 2 hours. Okay. No wonder I'm so tight. Metal says, think I'll join you in that, to be honest. I get restless at the work desk. Yeah, I mean, I tend to too. I mean, I don't notice it as much when I'm live streaming because I kind of have to focus on being on camera in a sense. And but when I'm by myself, I mean, I tend to get up like every 10 minutes to stretch and stuff because I'll get antsy if I stay in one place for too long, usually. So. I'll be right back. Hey, Evan Hotep's here. How you doing? And I'm back. um, Evan says, "What the hell is Rick doing up at 3 a.m.? He is keeping me company during this live stream." He says, "Also, I'm not here. No one tell Bullet." Hope you're doing well, Evan. It's been a while since I've seen you. I'm just working on these pages for Nasser. Man, 6 people are still here. They haven't left. Thank you very much for hanging out. I saw you were on Nasser's channel. How'd it go? It went pretty well. Sorry. I got my glasses, so I couldn't read what we were saying. It went pretty well. Just went on, and I drew a fair amount of this page while I was on Nasser's stream. And we just talked about the book, sort of the trials and tribulations of crowdfunding in general. What you need to be prepared for, things to avoid, things like that. So it was a fun stream. I like talking with Nasser and live streaming with him. So it went pretty good, pretty well. Hey, the metal says I'm back. Decided to make tea mid-stretch. Very cool. What kind of tea do you like? I like Earl Grey or English breakfast. Kind of traditional in that sense. With lots of honey in it. All right. The metal says I like all kinds really. favorite is oolong, but British blends are also dope. Also, I have available at the moment. All I have at the moment is orange Pico, or what we call black tea. I need to erase any evidence I was ever here. You better get to hacking YouTube servers then, Evan. It's gonna be quite the task. Should use one of your sock accounts to show up. That way. Oh, he erased everything. But his name's still here, so we still know. Like a ghost. That's funny. Patrick Swayze style. Oh man. Let's see. My cupboard used to look like Ramona Flowers, but I haven't restocked on tea in quite a while. Yeah, my wife is a big sort of tea addict in our family. So she has all different types of tea. She's into dandelion tea, and she likes black tea too. But she's recently been, when I say recently, over the past year, she's really been into dandelion root tea. Whereas I just tend to stick to the same tea I've been drinking since I was a kid, so which is basically Earl Grey. So I'm not much for change. If I like something, I just like it. I just keep consuming it, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Excuse me. Alright, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's just a slow progression. Metal says, I like having options, especially since I'll offer visitors a cup. Though that also probably why I go through it so fast. Yeah. Fortunately, for me, I am... Well, I shouldn't say this. I'm not antisocial, but I'm not... I keep to myself, so I don't have like a lot of visitors over. So all the Earl Grey is mine to hoard. My wife though likes having tea get together with her friends, so which is cool. But she is definitely she has a hospitality gene in our family. I'm more of the hobbit. You know, you knock on my door, I'm like, what do you want? When are you leaving? It's not very nice, but I don't know. I need to work on that. Huh. Hmm. Huh. All right. Let's see if you're a true connoisseur, says Evan. Loose leaf or bag? I am a bag guy. My wife likes loose leaf. I am not into it. I hate little bits of tea in my tea. The same with orange juice. I am a big proponent of pulp-free orange juice. If I want orange juice, I want orange juice. I don't want orange marmalade. I don't want orange bits with some juice mixed in. All I want is the juice. That's it. So, same with tea. Evan Hotes says disavow. The Meadow says I prefer loose leaf. I have several different strainers for it. I'm not a snob though. I'll use bags if that's what's available. That's cool. I hate drinking stuff with little bits of stuff in it. You know? I don't know if it's a visual thing or what, but I don't know. You know, it might be a bug. It might be a bug in there. And I'll drink it thinking it's a piece of tea. It's like, no thank you. That's looking pretty good. Avatotep says, I'm a snob, but I'm too lazy for loose sleep half the time. Mel says, I've eaten too many grubs while out camping for the concept of drinking a bug to bother me. Yeah, see, I'm not a former Marine, so I am very much a purist when it comes to what I drink. I want to drink when I plan on drinking. I don't want any extra bugs, no worms, no stray roaches, just what I put in the cup, what I plan to drink. Any idea who won hashtag draw COR? What is that? I'm not familiar with that. Evan Hotep, could you elaborate? Could you fill me in on what I've obviously been missing? Cult of Raven drawing contest. I have no idea. I didn't even know it was going on. I guess they're drawing Raven. Raven drawing contest. There's so many different things going on with these various groups and stuff. It's I don't know how anyone can keep track of it all. I'm lucky if I hear or know about like 1% of what's happening. The medal says I should win, but it's probably between you or me. Yours was pretty good, Evan. Cool. Is this on the Discord? Is this on Twitter? Where is this? It's on Twitter. Okay, then I will type in that hashtag and see what pops up. When did this start? This is the first I'm hearing about it. All right. Come on. Think. We do want every. As long as it's not Ray, we all win. What's Ray? I'm not sure what that means. We do one every month for the last several months. Oh, really? Oh, cool. That's neat. Yeah, I prefer the OG Raven. I'm not crazy about the new Raven. The new sort of young. I guess she's not pre-teen, but she's younger. I prefer the more adult Raven, who's like spooky and scary.
We don't know. All the other suspects. My job, find out who.
Metal says, started in November, says Evan. I hear it's finished now. Metal says, I've only participated in the last two, but I regret not doing the Sailor Moon one. Cool. Oh, Pope Raven. Okay. Got it. It's Ray. Metal says, Evan, Cat is letting Booster take over. Alright, let's see. Like, looking at stuff that's bothering me, and I'm trying to figure out how to fix it.
We don't know. All the other suspects. My job, find out who.
Alright.
My job, find out who.
Hey, Yash is here. How you doing? Good seeing you. Kevin Hotep says you better come up with some good prompts. I rely on those to force me to draw. Mel says I suggest that you should only be allowed to host, and that we should come up with the prompts. I don't just Booster and his oily tendency. Oh, I just don't trust. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I tend to live stream like early in the morning, late at night, just because I'm up. And but I'm trying to get better and live stream at a more decent hour, so more people can actually hang out and watch and do whatever. But I'm glad you're around. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully, coronavirus has not gotten its claws into you yet. I sleep super late often too. Okay, cool. He's a great host, though, says the Metal. Booster is a very entertaining guy. He is. Booster has a very rare talent for being just very. He's very amiable, and he's able to keep things going. I mean, he's very witty. He sort of reminds me of Cecil in a lot of ways. But he's a cool guy. I enjoy listening to him on streams. Evan asks, are they finally going to use this Cult of Raven channel? Interesting. Coronavirus death rate now 3.4% or something like that officially. All 9 deaths in USA are in Washington State. Yeah, you're in the wrong state, Yesh. Outbreak at a skilled nursing facility. Yeah, again, it's like it's the elderly and those with really compromised immune systems who are going to be most at risk. So it's unfortunate, but I'm hoping that within 6 months they'll come up with some sort of solution to deal with the problem. And until then, that everyone will be smart, wash their hands, not cough on each other, and otherwise be mindful of the corona dealy. Huh. The metal says, I hope so. Booster wants to host as many things as he can, so he'd be down to actually use the channel. Oh, cool. That's nice. I'm surprised Booster doesn't do more of his own stuff. I know he had the whole thing about not having any content on his channel, but he is sort of like a natural host, you know, MC, whatever you want to call it. He has the gift for it. All right. Yeah, I saw Metal. The Metal says Booster has already had 2 episodes of Booster's very own show over on his channel. He's been working on it. Yeah, it's cool watching him play video games and stuff. Yeah, so it's cool. I'm glad that he's being a little more proactive in terms of his YouTube stuff. All right, let me stand up, take a look. Now, one thing I'm not sure of is the background for this page. Right now, I kind of sketched in like sort of, rays, sort of pointing towards this guy's head. But I'm not sure if I want that. I'm considering making a more ominous sort of background with I don't know how to describe it, like sort of like dripping blood, like behind him, like whoa. So I might just leave it like this, and then once I bring it into Photoshop, once I scan it in, then I could play with different backgrounds and make a decision then, rather than putting it into stone here. Let me think here for a second. All right. I also need to think about line weights for that. Oh, come on. Yush. Yush says Spawn was the best superhero movie I have seen. But I haven't seen any of the Marvel character movies except for the first Incredible Hulk movie. Yush. Okay, Yush, let me just suggest that you not say that Spawn was the best superhero movie you've seen until you've seen more superhero movies. Because Spawn was one of the worst superhero movies I've seen. It was pretty bad. Um, Blade was much better than Spawn. Blade 2 was much better than Spawn. Um, I mean, every Marvel movie except for maybe Captain Marvel was better than Spawn. So, yeah. Okay, if you haven't seen any of the Marvel movies, I would suggest you watch. There are two Marvel movies that I would heavily suggest you watch. Okay, Yash? The first Iron Man movie, which is just called Iron Man, just Iron Man, and then Captain America: The Winter Soldier. That's the second Captain America movie. Watch those two movies. Those two are. After you watch those two movies, you'll be kicking yourself for saying that Spawn was the best superhero movie you've seen. I mean, those two movies, Iron Man and Captain America: The Winter Soldier, easily. They're two of the best movies I've seen in terms of action and definitely superhero movies. I mean, they're fantastic movies. Yesh says, "Well, the Spawn character is really cool. It's a cool character, a very cool character. But the movie was, oh man! Even when I saw it back in the '90s in the theaters, I was sort of cringing at the really cheap CGI effects in that film. It was really, it was. I mean, it had some good CGI in it, but all the scenes in hell were painful to watch. I mean, the stuff when he was on Earth, when he was on Earth with what's that character's name? The clown, when he turns into like a monster. All that stuff was pretty cool. Was pretty good because he was half in shadow and you couldn't really see. That the flaws were hidden. But there's a lot in the Spawn movie that kind of it's kind of bad. Check them out. Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely not Evan. Tells the truth. He says Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., starring David Hasselhoff, is the best superhero movie. That is true. If you haven't seen David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury, you need to watch that movie. I forgot about Hellboy. Hellboy was a very good movie. Although I liked the second one better, Hellboy 2. I thought that was better. I think part of it was just it had better action in it. It was cool. Hey, the Eagle 43's here. How you doing? The Winter Soldier was the best movie. Yes, Eagle 43 is absolutely correct. The Winter Soldier. I wish every freaking superhero movie was as good as the Winter Soldier. I mean, you need to watch that movie, Yush. Seriously. I wish I could describe how good it is. When you watch it, you'll be like, from beginning to end, you'll be like, holy, why have I been wasting time watching Spawn again? Have I not seen this movie? The mail says Del Toro's Hellboy. Yes, the newer one not so much. You know what? I watched the new Hellboy. It didn't bother me too much. The CGI was annoying. A ton of green screen in it, but it wasn't as bad as everyone kept saying it was. I enjoyed it, but yeah, Del Toro's Hellboy with Ron Perlman was much better. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it's just because I liked Ron Perlman's Hellboy so much. I mean, it's kind of hard for someone to sort of follow up after that, you know. Definitely not. Evan says, "Eagle, we need another movie night." Hmm. If you like intellectual horror movies, says Yash, John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness is really a match. I have not seen that. Um, I've never heard of it actually, but it's John Carpenter, so I might have to check it out. I've never really been a big horror fan though, but yeah, I'll look into it as I draw a page from a horror comic book. I prefer the Mouth of Madness, says the Metal, but Prince of Darkness is really good too. Okay. The Metal says the biggest issue with the new Hellboy was a rush and a franchise type plot at the beginning of a franchise. How was it an end of franchise plot in the new Hellboy? I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that. You need to watch the YouTube video explaining Prince of Darkness afterwards to understand it. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, usually before I see movies, I usually look into it to find out what I'm getting into. So you will not fully understand it otherwise, says Yash. Let's see. Just looking over stuff. Definitely not. Evan says I only watch Red Letter Media. I only watch Hammer films, starring MC Hammer. I'm kidding. Um, Man, there are 9 people watching. Man, now I feel bad because I'm almost done. All right. It's really unique though, says Yash. Nothing like it. It's a little 80, can't be 80s though, but great music and atmosphere like all John Carpenter movies. It was an end of all the realms plot, and it pushed a bunch of unknown characters in it without time to introduce any of them. I guess. I mean, I'm not that familiar with Hellboy, so but I've seen the original Hellboy movies, so I knew those characters. I'm not sure which characters were unknown to general audiences that weren't in previous movies. I mean, probably Mila Jovovich's witch character, but I didn't know that you had to know anything about her beforehand. I just sort of took her as she was presented. Let's see. The Otter Reed is here. He says, this page looks fantastic. Thank you very much. It's almost finished. I need to do some whiting outy stuff, like around the head where I messed up. And the background, I'm probably going to play around with in Photoshop. But yeah, it's 90% there, 95% there maybe. The Fourth Kind with Mila Jovovich is great. Is that a movie? I've never heard of it. But yeah, anything with Mila Jovovich is great. I love her. And except for The Fifth Element, I hated that movie. That movie was terrible. But everything else, even your corny, cheesy, really bad movies like Ultraviolet, I still like them because they're, I don't know, I find her very entertaining to watch. I find her appealing. So, yeah, even her bad movies. Actually, most of her movies are bad, but I don't care. Oh yeah. It's like, what am I doing? I hit the like button just for that gooey arm. Oh, thank you very much. I'm not sure how many more gooey arms I'll have in this story. I think this might be the only one, but I'll try to incorporate more gooey arms in some of the other stories in the book, just so I will get more likes from you. Let's see. Definitely not Evan says you can't end without answering the most important question: Ghost or Ghost Dad? I think it's definitely Ghost. Yush says Alaskan alien abductions. People looking out their windows and thinking they are seeing white owls, but they're not white owls. Huh? Interesting. I'll have to look into it. The mail says I love The Fifth Element. It's called The Fourth Kind. Okay. Her Monster Hunter film, says the metal, is going to be hot garbage. She's doing the same thing to it as Resident Evil, but now it's in... I don't know what that word is. Where she is from our world. Well, I'll probably watch it because I kind of like the Resident Evil movies. They make no sense whatsoever. They're nonsense films. But it's Mila Jovovich killing zombies, looking really hot with other hot chicks. So, how can I complain? How can you not like those movies? Remember the Silent Hill movie? I actually liked it a lot. I did like the... I did make more than one. I saw the first one with Sean Bean, and I liked it. I felt bad at the end when she was trapped and she couldn't find her way out, and he was separated from her. I was like, "Aw, sad ending." But I liked it. It was a good movie. Strange movie. Yeah, it was strange. Definitely. Now Evan says the second one was better. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never saw the second one. Did it have the same actors in it? Probably not. They rarely do. They usually have like good actors for the first one, and then they make a second one, and they usually have like, you know, sort of B-grade actors. She was literally a Mary Sue in those films. A decently written one, at least, but Alice is never in any of the Resident Evil games. She was made by her husband just for her role. Oh, you're talking about Mila Jovovich. Yeah. I mean, I've never played the game, so I wasn't really attached to it being faithful to the games. And I didn't really see her as being a Mary Sue in those films. It's just, you know, she's just a hero. You know, it's just like it's like Ripley from Alien. I mean, Ripley's not Mary Sue. I mean, Mary Sue is never makes mistakes. You know, it's just like I saw her as like a cool character who ran around kicking butts and doing neat things. Um, House of a Thousand Corpse by Rob Zombie was good, but very satanic and not everyone's cup of tea. Yeah, probably. I haven't seen it. Probably I probably wouldn't watch it. I'm not sure. I associate the first Silent Hill with Blood Rain, and Blood Rain was awful. Blood Rain. I've heard of it. I'm sort of. I think I'm familiar with it. Was that the one with the girl with the red hair starred in it? I think I saw it on a Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah, Blood Rain was bad. That was a bad movie, but it's just cheesy sci-fi. Rob Zombie is a very good director. Metal says, "I wish Blood Rain wasn't awful." It's just corny. It's a corny movie. But it's not like if it's the movie I'm thinking it is. It didn't bother me because again, it starred a hot actress, so I kind of give those movies a pass because they're fun to watch. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's disagreeing about the directing skills of Rob Zombie. Alright. Uwe Boll, director of Blood Rain, is famous for making bad movies, then fighting people who say his movies are bad. um, the Metal says Blood Rain is worse when you've played the game it's based on. There's been a bad trend with video game flicks for a long time. Yeah, there has been. I didn't even know Blood Rain was based on a video game. I'm not much of a gamer. So, um, Zimbo says Rob Zombie could have made the It remake so much better. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, 10 people watching. God, man, see, I gotta start live streaming during the day because I'm done now, and not the end of the stream. Right when I have finally get 10 people watching. Everyone, thank you very much for watching, hanging out. If you have not already, please hit that like button. Give this live stream a thumbs up. I want to thank everyone for keeping me company tonight. I really appreciate it. Definitely not Evan says, I think Zimbo's taking crazy pills. It could be. He's been taking them since we were in high school together. But, and yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I will be continuing to work on this comic book, this horror anthology, over the following coming days, weeks, and months. This comic, Secret Comics Presents, will be launching on Indiegogo in 9 days on Friday the 13th because it's a horror comic, and Friday the 13th is a good day to launch. So please continue to watch these live streams, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications for future videos and the next time I live stream. And also, if you look in the description of this live stream, you will find a link to Nasser Rabadi. Nasser Rabadi is the author of this comic book. Go to his channel as well, subscribe to him. He will have updates on the book as we get closer to launch. And yeah, we'll be talking about lots of cool stuff regarding the comic book. So, I think that is it. Comic Villain is here. Oh my gosh, I have 11 people. Now I kind of don't want to leave now because I have 11 people finally watching. Comics Villain, how you doing? Good seeing you. Great job on this. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I still have to do the background. I think I'm going to do that in Photoshop. Although I kind of like this. I know what this reminds me of now. Actually, I'm still working on it because I need to do some whiteout on his head. So I'm not ending the stream quite yet, so that's fine. Yush, I know what this reminds me of. I didn't realize it until just now. The the poster for John Carpenter's The Thing. If you remember that, I just I think that's probably where I got this from. This sort of look because it has like rays coming from his head. And you can't really see his face. It's just like boom. So yeah, I think that's where I stole that from. I grabbed that from the recesses of my brain subconsciously. I just realized it. Interesting. Yush says, draw some more of the next page. The next page is kind of boring. It's just this kid sleeping. So not much going on in this next page. It might be a little less exciting or interesting than this one. So but I'm gonna do some corrections with whiteout on the head. So definitely not. Let's see. Pull the camera higher. Can't see his face. You talking about the kid's face? Which one? That one? This one? I don't know. There you go. He got both his faces now. Definitely not. Evan says Drew Struzan. What about him? The guy. Oh, you talking about this guy? There you go. There's his head. I'll be right back. I need to clean my brush so I can do some corrections. When do you normally do these live streams? Says Comics Villain. Well, I'm trying to do them once a day. The time I do them, there is no definite time. It varies. 50% chance I'll do them in the afternoon, early evening. 50% chance I will do them late at night. So it just varies. It depends on what work I have that day and how busy I get. But I'm trying to do them every day. So yeah. Let me see. State of my wow. Okay. I gotta mix up my my pro white and clean out my brush. So I'll be back in a few minutes, everyone. So nobody leave yet. I'll be back. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Thank you. All right, I'm back. Ah, someone left. Dag nabbit. I lost a viewer. Um, let's see. Comic Villain says good personality for streaming. Who, me? Okay, cool, neat. Um, the Metal says I like how hairy the guy is without it being dirty. You really get that big gritty man look down. Okay, good, good, thank you. I'm allergic to buttons. Says definitely not Evan. um, let's see. The Metal says touchscreens must have eased years of typing pain for you. Definitely not Evan. Ah, oh yeah, he doesn't like buttons. YouTube needs to stop persecuting people like me and switch to a like slider. Interesting. They're saying coronavirus came from people eating pangolins in China from Wuhu market. Those I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Were bitten by infected bats. Bats are the most diseased animals in nature. Yeah, that's why you don't want Batman to bite you, you know, or Dracula. That's why people turn to vampires. They get bitten by a bat, a human bat, and they just get infected. It's terrible. All right, let me see if I can fix this using my Pro White. Ah, hope I didn't spill it. Nah. Ah, did I spill it? No, I didn't spill it. Not too much. All right. The pangolin is an armored anteater. Okay, interesting. Hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to see and hold this in my hand at the same time, and it's like a little difficult. A little difficult. All right. Ah, come on. Hmm. Uh, uh, hmm. Excuse me. Trying not to mess up. Trying not to mess up. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. That's okay. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. How does that look? That look spooky, cool. Ghost or Jumpin' Jack Flash or Theodore Rex? I would say Ghost. Shinobi Raccoon's here. Hey, Shinobi Raccoon, how you doing? Looking sharp there. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yes says, looks great. Cool. I'll put the cap on my Pro White until the next time I need it. And I'll put the brush to the side and clean it out later. Okay, that is it. Let's see what's going on with my music. My music has ended, so I guess the live stream is done. But there you go. This is it. This is page 7 of Secret Comics Presents. Shinobi at the altar Saturday night. Spread the word. Yeah, Pope Fire is going to have at the altar again, which is very cool, and I will probably be there Saturday night. Just need to find out what time she's planning on having it. I'm sure she'll let us know. Shinobi Raccoon says, I'll attempt to either upload something or stream later. Oh, good. Very good. Cool. But yeah, everyone, thank you very much for hanging out here. 11 people are still here, and it is 5 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. But I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Shinobi Raccoon, The Metal, Yush, definitely not Evan. I know I'm missing a bunch of people. Comics Villain, thanks for hanging out. It's good seeing you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to be doing more of these pages in the coming days, weeks, and months. I'm trying to live stream every day of me drawing this comic book, Secret Comics Presents, which will be launching on Indiegogo in 9 days on Friday the 13th. Not this Friday, but next Friday. So please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications for when I go online and post future videos. And also give this live stream a thumbs up before you go. I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for keeping me company. And thanks for your patience as I've been drawing this. Yeah, I will see you guys sometime probably today, later on in the day, probably in the afternoon, because I'm going to a drawing class tonight. Yeah, please. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Be good to each other. Drink your milk. Eat your vegetables. Call your mother. Bye bye.